Washington Commanders head coach Dan Quinn, he ruffled a few feathers this past weekend. And what I mean by ruffled a few feathers, it was over a t-shirt, of all things, that he wore into a press conference. Now, just to give you a little bit of a backstory, Washington Commanders, probably the worst name of a sports franchise in history. It wasn't all that long ago. It's been about 3.5 years now when Dan Snyder, former owner of then Washington Redskins, bent the knee to the woke mob and decided to ditch the name Redskins. And the team went about 2 or 3 years without a name, and they decided on the Commanders. I mean, granted, they did keep the color scheme. Was it burgundy and gold or burgundy and yellow? But still, worst name for a franchise ever. So let's get back to Dan Quinn, shall we? Like I said, he ruffled a few feathers. When he wore a shirt, which Fox News says short, shame on you, Fox News. You need to find somebody better to proofread your articles, that incorporated the old Redskins team name into the current logo. Oh my gosh, what did he do? Well, his shirt had a feather or feathers on the end of the W, which the W is the symbol for the current team name. It's the logo. But he had some feathers on the W. Washington ditched the Redskins moniker in the summer of 2020 amid heightened racial tensions across the U.S. No, it wasn't because of heightened racial tensions. The team had been getting pressure from the NFL itself, the league office, as well as a bunch of woke individuals to get rid of the Redskins name because it was racist. So the shirt in question sparked reaction online. The Commanders had no organizational comment on the apparel, according to Pro Football Talk. In fact, there's a picture right there of the logo with the feathers. That's just ghastly that he would wear that. And so it started. Dan Quinn and bootleg merchandise. The NFL's not going to like this, Dallas Cowboys writer Clarence Hill Jr. wrote on X. ESPN's Jason Reed wondered, why? Why would Quinn wear the shirt? Adding that he thought it would take away from some of the positive buzz around the team. Really? My man, I'm not focusing on racism. My overarching point is this. Everything associated with the former name gets people going one way or the other. They just drafted a QB with the second overall pick. New GM just had his first draft. New head coach is leading the rookies, Reed wrote. Optimism abounds. I just don't understand the strategy in doing anything to take the focus away from the excitement on the field. If this was a trial balloon, there are ways that could have been done better than the new head coach wearing a bootleg shirt. Nike pays for him to wear its shirts. I get the fans like the shirt and don't think it matters. And it doesn't matter. But Nike has millions of reasons why it expects that coach to be wearing official apparel. Anyway, in my experience, these things have always added up around there. But maybe everything will be fine this time. That was from local DC journalist Scott Abraham. Or no, wait. That wasn't Scott Abraham. I think that was still Jason Reed. This is from local DC journalist Scott Abraham. Can we stop for 1 second to appreciate the shirt Dan Quinn showcased during today's press conference? Embracing the future while also honoring the past. Chef's kiss. Bingo. There you go. The Native American Guardians Association also supported Quinn's shirt. Quinn wearing the shirt has everything to do with the sleeping giant known as #Redskins fandom. NAGA wrote, "Let this be a stark reminder that the excrement over the past 24 hours dwarfs anything." I just said excrement. That's supposed to be excitement. The excitement over the past 24 hours dwarfs anything this team can produce. And we won't spend a dime on the team without a return. So there you have it. The good, the bad. And I just got to say, Dan Quinn, hats off to you. There's no problem with that shirt whatsoever. Anybody getting their shorts in a bunch over this t-shirt needs to seriously take a good long look in the mirror. It's a shirt, people. Oh, one last thing on Awful Announcing. They referenced Pro Football Talk Mike Florio. Wrote that the Commanders didn't know Dan Quinn would wear this unauthorized t-shirt. See, Mike Florio was also part of the problem, along with Peter King, when it came to the whole Washington Redskins. There's others too, like, I'm not afraid to say it, Joe Buck. We're going to stop calling them the Redskins. They're going to be the Washington team from now on until they change their name. Oh, and Dan Patrick was one of those that chimed in on that also, if I remember correctly. So there you have it. Dan Quinn upsetting the Wokies by wearing a unauthorized t-shirt that had a couple Indian feathers attached to the W on the Commanders logo. And one last thing, the new ownership group of the Commanders. Follow the lead of the group NAGA, who wants the Redskins back. Change the name back. Just do it. Okay? Just change the name back. So what do you guys think about all this? Leave a comment down below. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And with that, I will see you guys later.